Hello everybody and welcome back. We are back on Ulrich von Liechtenstein on Crusader Kings 3 Tours and Tournaments. Now, we left off last time. We are currently fighting a war down in Grisson, just trying to claim one more county for the Grand Old Empire. Of course, I say for the Grand Old Empire, there's actually no plans for any kind of Grand Old Empires, but we are trying to build up to at least maybe become a king, so I can see the rest of the features as the game goes on. And whilst all our troops are down there, laying down their lives, fighting against the battlements, sieging out the enemy, we've just sauntered off to a glorious tournament. So that's where we left ourselves off last time. We were straight back into the tournament, basically. And if we look at these, I don't have a court position. I can call on my ally. I can get 5 claims. East Franconia, you say? Wait, like the whole of East Franconia? That doesn't make sense. It's from Duke Heribert. Who's this guy? East Franconia, you say? He is allied to Prince Karl of Bavaria, who is my duke, who I hate my duke. I wish I could kind of take that as a title. Why are you allied? It was negotiated. Well then. And the rest of Tuscany, Spoleto, Capua, and Corsica, which have always been there, which are in Italy, and I'm not declaring war on Italy. Do I think I can be cheeky and take Duke Herbert's land? He has 824, he has 1,000, so let's just call it 2,000. I have 421, plus I have 2 allies of 300 and something, and 500, so we're a good 800 troops down. Let's finish what I'm doing first. He is... I mean, how good was I on that claim? We're on a +9. I mean, that should be good. I mean, his opinion of me should be going up, as long as I don't keep asking for things. So, that should hang around for a while, so we'll ignore that. And let's just jump straight into this tournament. My siege should be coming 5, and even if they come back down, I'll crush them. So, let's jump into the tourney grounds. Now, we are here for a melee tournament. For once, it's not a recital. And I am currently guaranteed to qualify. Just like that, quite frankly. So, but then, do I want to Triumph? I mean, Triumph will be good. We're not going to worry... We possibly should worry about Recreation, because we are very stressed. Recruit, Murder, Seduce, or Befriend. Maybe try and recruit some knights? Let's basically try something else other than Triumph. We are still going to compete. But let's see if we can recruit some knights. I mean, because as it says... Yep, we are competing. So we still have a chance of winning, of course. But we are going to compete. Now, I always jump into tourney grounds to... help gives. I always do that to help increase our qualification threshold. But if we're above that, does it matter if we're miles above that? Does that help us then in the contests? Well, I'm going to jump into it anyway. I have 30 days until it begins, so I should be able to hit 2 things. So I'm going to jump into the tourney grounds. Squires laugh and joke while they polish hounds and mail. One of them snorts so hard it sounds like a pig, and the rest soon imitate him. Their knights are busy near the tents, waiting. Among them I spot Elmeric, Count Eberhard's counsellor. His skills have been greatly praised and his name resonates as one of the possible victors. I could convince him to join my own council. He has a prowess of 11, he is a traveller. I mean, how do my knights currently stack up? I cannot look. I have 19 knights? Wow. That's pretty impressive. I can't... Oh, I possibly can. Courtiers by prowess? Although, I wish they would add that stat to this, because it's like the extra 5th stat, but they don't add it to show up on your screen. I mean, my best has a 15, but then my worst is going to be terrible because apparently I have 19. So, but anyway, what's it going to cost? 30 gold? I don't have 30 gold. Or no liege at all. 99% I intimidate him and he joins my court, or 0% chance I offend him. So that's probably going to come off good. 70% chance I intimidate him. I do not wish to offend Count Eberhard of Strasbourg. I am going to attempt to intimidate him because if I fail and get critically stressed, I'm going to cry. I mean, there's a 0% chance, basically. Right, so we're going to press play. This is going to take, basically, in 20 days, I can go somewhere else. Why have I suddenly been overwhelmed by stress? Oh, did that just happen anyway? Oh, did I misread that? I gained 40 stress simply because... Oh, this guy gained a new ally? I'm confused. Somebody joined the war, basically, I think. Sure, you carry on. You're not going to trouble my armies anyway. Needs a worthy successor. You are correct, it still does. But I could appoint one, but they keep dying on me, so... Ah, yes, that's the other thing I wanted to check. She is... Okay, yeah, she's traveling with me. They have apparently fixed that bug that your regent cannot travel with you. We shall see. Obviously, we were already away, so I'm assuming it didn't jump, but she shouldn't end up on future travels with me. So I became stressed because I misread what was going on, but that's all right. Can I change this now to... We're looking for stress-relieving opportunities. Now, let's keep it on recruit. Yeah, let's keep it on recruit. And I think I am going to basically pop to the tavern next. I get a chance to reduce my stress. Food and drink is abundant during the tournament, to the delight of the attendees. 3 peasants in particular seem to be sharing what looks like an entire keg of wine. Are we get your foot dat, you fiend, one sputters drunkenly, limply throwing a stick at his neighbour. Gout Selin? Amas, I'm sorry. Cackle, the victim covers his face, deflecting the attack. Help me, Lothar. You're on your own, dear Casper. The last one exclaims, drowning an entire mug in one big gulp. I lose 5 gold, but I hire all of them. I spend 75 prestige. How are we looking? You have terrible stats. You aren't bad. And you extremely suck as well. 10% chance I get drunk. 20% chance they share some tricks. 70% chance I have a good time, but nothing more. But I will lose 26 stress. 26 won't quite drop me below, but it gets me closer. So let's just do that, because I do not wish to recruit them. They are terrible. There you go, we are at the event. Apparently I have a 52% chance for the melee. I qualified, I gained 75 prestige. A clear divide has been drawn between the 2 teams, who stand across from each other, taunting as they prepare their equipment and whisper plans. Forces are readied in the background, and charges whinnying and harumphing. It will be a brutal day's work. My ears prick up as my name is mentioned, drifting across the gentle breeze. That could be a good sign, or a bad one. Glory will be ours, I tell ye. Let's see how this goes. This is my first melee tournament. I have done a duel tournament, but this is my first melee tournament. Yanked from my saddle by a polar, my stagger upright, my head ringing. The perpetrators round on me immediately. My apologies for the rough landing, says Reganar, but we're not taking any chances. 3 of them, all heavily armed. Their aim is clear. I am a high-value target, one that will bring great riches in ransom. As my head clears, I can make out 2 figures approaching from behind my assailant's shoulders. Bedecked in my team's colours, the three grinning wretches have no idea as to their sudden danger. But my rescue is surely at hand should I want it. I will gain 20 stress because I'm brave. I gain... Oh, it goes 50-50. Although I lose 13 stress because I am brave. Your score increases immensely. I gain 250 prestige, and I gain 11 and then 12... Oh, no, sorry. 11 experience in foot and 12 on horse. Or I gain 6 and 7 experience. My score increases moderately. I don't gain the prestige, and I gain 20 stress because I am brave. That happens definitely. And then I could gain an extra 20 if I lose, but there's a 0% chance of that, so not going to be too worried about that, but I'm not here to win, so I think I'm actually going to lose the stress and take a 50-50 chance. Let's roll the dice, ladies and gentlemen. 50-50 chance. Pray to the gods of tournaments, whoever they are. I single-handedly triumphed over all three of them. Our score increased significantly. I gained 250 prestige and a lot of experience, which is fantastic. I'm no longer overwhelmed by stress as well. I curb my horse after I pass an opponent and head back into the fray. As I approach, I see a figure topple from their mount, blindsided by a blow from an opponent behind them. Seemingly unhurt, Gotzello looks around wildly for his mount, but it is long gone, spooked by the noise. I draw closer still, fixated on his plight, seated atop my charger. He looks so small, so defenseless. It wouldn't be honourable, so an onlooker would say, but there is precious little honour in the fray. So be it, hi-yah! I gain 20 stress because I'm brave and compassionate, and our score increases minutely. His score decreases slightly. He gains wounded and loses 25 opinion of me. Has happened, his score decreases slightly. We shall settle this fairly. On foot. 99% chance I win. I increase my score moderately. I gain 4 in foot, 7 on horse, and his score decreases moderately. 0% chance. My score increases moderately, and his score increases moderately. I lose 4 stress because I'm brave. This is not the way I fight. I gain 10 stress because you are brave. I'm confused by that answer. And of course I'm going to pick the middle one because it still has a 99% chance of success. I prevail in the duel. I'm getting a lot of experience here, which I'm loving. Liege goes to war. Prince Carlos declared war on King Lutbut. King Lutbut, he's fresh. Oh, really now? That's interesting. War declared on Liege. We shall get to that shortly. The shadows loom, and long as the battle wears on, the fray shrinking as contestants limp away. Wheeling my horse, I think back to what has transpired so far, such as when I centered through the melee watching others fall from their mounts. Events are clearly coming to a head as tired battle lines are drawn up once more. The opportunity to stamp my mark on this contest is now. Let's see what we've got. I win a soldier's victory, 75% chance. My score increases greatly, 9% chance of nothing, and a 14% chance of my score decreasing greatly. With me to victory. Martial and diplomacy challenge, 54% chance. Increases greatly, 18, nothing, 27% decreases. Was the other one greatly? Yes, it was. Perhaps if we draw them in here, martial and intrigue, 50%. Increases, 20, nothing, 30 decreases. Maybe we should just ride it out. 59% chance, slight increase. 16, nothing, 24 decreases. I believe the highest was my martial and prowess challenge. I will win a soldier's victory. 14% chance of decreasing and 9 of 0. Let's give it a go. I have no idea what just happened. It's not going to tell me. It's making me wait and find out, you tease. Just tell me what happened. The poi was a stunning blow. The tide shifts in my team's favour, multiple riders breaking free as we overwhelm their flank. Racing away towards the opposition camp, we can only hope they reach it before the same happens to us. Who reach it? I'm so confused. It is almost impossible to call which side is closest to prevailing. There is still all to play for. I can see the heralds begin to make their way onto the field to signal the conclusion of the event. The end draws near. One more push. Every acclaimed knight gains 50 victory. To be an acclaimed knight, the knight must be unlanded or a baron with at least 8 prowess. Is my knight in this, I wonder? 11 other contestants. Grasser, I'm trying to remember his name, to be honest. Count. Hotho of Anglo-Saxony, Regenar, Gotzello, Dietrich von Gleft. I do not think so. One more push. Please say we won it. I think we lost. Trumpets sound, the crowd clamours, competitors begin to assemble, the contest is over and one team's limelight is being ready. A herald steps forward and a voice booms out across the scene. After many trials and tribulations and above all else, some truly spirited competition, we have our winners. Duke Ernst's team beat Petty King Alfred's team in the contest. Whose team was I on? Your qualifying knight, Dietrich von Genf. He's not my acclaimed knight, I do not believe. As happened, contestants on the winning team gained 75 prestige, 5 gold, and gained melee victor for 5 turns. What did I get? Respected expert, melee participant. I was on the losing team. Interesting. I thought I absolutely smashed it, to be honest. But there you go, so I was on the losing team, I gained 35 prestige, and melee participant for 5 years. The only thing I really missed out on was the gold, although 3, 10 and 10, 3, 10 and 5, nah, it's not much different. What a chaotic sport. We did not win, I'm very surprised. We did gain some lovely experience though. The sun comes down on the final day, and the mass crowds begin to disperse. I find myself ruminating over the results. Duke Ernst's team carried the day in the melee. I was unable to find any good candidates to join the ranks of my knights. I look forward to the next... I found one, didn't I? What a great occasion. Nice. So I assume I will be going home soon, and we have gained some great ranks. Finish the grand tournament. And let's keep that on pause a second, because we have a war against my liege to interestingly look at. But let's have a look. I am now rank 1 in foot and horse. I am doing okay in wit and okay in bow. So this gets me +1 prowess, and this gets me monthly prestige plus 5%. Very nice. We have even more prowess. We are on 40. Let's go beat some more people up somewhere. And then what we want to look at is for Ludwig's claim on the Kingdom of East Francia. I kind of don't want him to win. However, I think he is going to smash it, quite frankly. Because he's once again brought in... Oh, he hasn't actually. I could maybe join his war to attempt to curry some favour. Oh, no I cannot. Fair enough. Well then, let's keep it going. Oh, they've come back for another fight, that's fine. Commander promoted. My Marshal Lamford has been showing off a promising new recruit. Yes, he is quite good. He shall serve me. We'll get another new knight. He's a little bit ugly. Enemy combatants captured. Oh, he should. We go for a nice bit of... Oh, you can... We'll wait till you can afford yourself. Arrival. At long last, I am finally home. We have journeyed for 135 days and traversed 11 baronies. Very nice. So I am finally home. And my son and player heir, who is married to this person, who gave me my alliance, is Bossy. His younger son, Good, is absolutely nobody. I'm going to ask him to take the vows. Accepting chance minus 51%. I am hoping he becomes highly religious. That would be fantastic. Well, I can basically get him out of the way of succession. How are we doing? 32 days left. Then that will happen. My injured courtier. Oh, I've just gone and gotten you. Please don't die on me. Can I? Do I have anybody that would make a decent position? No, I do not. I want to fight. I can declare war on King Arnulf of Bavaria. Now, why would I possibly be dumb enough to do that? If I enforce my demands, I get the County of Grissons. Done. So be it. Let's disband my armies. I can ransom him, but not for full gold yet. So we'll wait for that to tick up and get the full gold. I'm not going to ask my head of faith for gold. Not yet, anyway. If I have a use for it, I will. But at this point, can you please increase county control? I have another county. It has absolutely nothing in it, but that will help our troop numbers a little bit. We will jump up ever so slightly to around about 700. That's not bad. We don't have the most favorable contract with this because I had to give him high feudal levies to stop him from revoking my titles. Well, that kind of happened. So we do have this county now. It does have simple stone quarries, which is very nice, and some hill forts, which give spearmen and skirmisher damage, plus 5% along with their toughness. And we could have the duchy building if we had the duchy. I can tell there is something wrong with my wife as soon as we're in bed together. She is clearly distracted, and I clasp her hand gently and ask her what the matter is. It's a money matter, she sighs, running it off. But I don't want to give you money, but I'm such a nice guy, she sighs, running a free hand over her head. I have some family who are short on luck, and they're close to losing their home. I used to spend time there as a child. She looks at me pleadingly. Is there anything we can do? I'm sure they could pay it back to us, they just need it to get back on their feet. They'll be good for it, I swear. There's only 15 gold. I only lose 4 stress, though. That's a little bit disappointing. And let's see if that actually comes back into play. This title is not created. I would need 2 of their titles. Oh, and I have another daughter. Fantastic. That's another alliance maker right there. Oh. Sunny day. You gain diligent training for 5 years, prowess +1, and I lose 8 stress. Or I can just lose 15 stress. I will lose 8 stress. Available perks. We're going down from spouse council attacks. Yep, very nice. We are going down the gallant line. Now you have 1 title and no allies. Will you give me a claim if I can take his land? Which is not going to happen, at least not through this means. I will be able to become a duke. An unworthy challenge. At first I thought a simple footman a fool for stepping into the training field. Although Filbert seemed no threat at first, it quickly became clear that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me. Disarming him suddenly became a matter of life and death. I tried not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. Ooh, I like him. I could use more people like you. Yeah, definitely. Let's have him in court. He is lovely. Almost 18 prowess. We are increasing. I mean, I have a really strong force. Even when the levies top up by another 80, I should still have a very, very strong force. Now, get 10%. You get more, quite frankly. If I was, however, to be cheeky and attempt to get this duchy on this I'm not trying to conquer the world one, but I just can't help it, he has some pikemen who... they are countered by footman, I do believe. You count a pikeman? Yes, you do. To upgrade you would cost me 89 gold. Oh, can I ransom that guy yet? Can he afford himself? Did he disappear? Did he die? He may have died. What happened here? You are quite rubbish. And I guess nobody wants to pay you any money. I got a hook on him, but I mean, what is that going to do me? Negotiate release, or if I move to dungeon torture, negotiate release. Oh, can I not just let him go? I mean, he will accept. Should I like lose some compassion? Should I not lose some stress because I'm compassionate for this? Gain a weak hook, recruit. I don't really want him in my court, though, to be honest with you. Well, we're not going to someone is plotting to kill my knight. Why? What have you done? I do not want to negotiate. You can just leave. Feel like I should have lost stress for that. And... Yep, your old man just died in my dungeon, I think. No, was slain in battle. Died of his internal injuries a long time ago. I'm so confused. Should he not be in my dungeon? Oh. You're in somebody's dungeon. Countess? Or my wife even, my countess. Well, technically my countess. She's pregnant again. Oh, there are a lot more claims coming up. I do love spending time with my friend, says Ananda. I think this is my previous wife. Though usually an interpreter is required, usually the language barrier isn't a problem, but today I appear to have upset my dear friend with something I said. She said something that sounded like a joke and I laughed, as is courtesy, but then she gave me a glare that spoke 1,000 words. She doesn't like me. I'm surprised we're friends. As I felt the glare pierce my soul, I could see our friendship, which transcends language, slipping away. I'm going to attempt to learn the language. Why not? I have a lot more... Oh, we have a tournament going on, so we're going to pause, because I, of course, want to go to the tournament. Duchy of East Franconia. Yeah, that was that one. Spoleto, Capua, Corsica, Anhalt. You are in this region. Where are you exactly? Anhalt, Anhalt, Anhalt. You are... Wow, you're huge. You have... Yep, I can basically claim all of his titles, or ask for a claim on all of his titles. But I'd only be able to fight for one of them. He'd still claim the rest, so... I'm not too fussed by that. He also has a very strong alliance and quite a few troops. Let's have a look at you again. Yes, he is allied to my Duke. He has 626, he has 1-3. My Duke is also then about to become king. So that's going to happen. Now we have a tournament. We'll start with a duel. I definitely want to go to that one. I have some bones to pick about that, I'm afraid. I am Mountaineer. That gets rid of all of our danger. Only cost us 2 gold. Still a bit upset that I don't have superior mounts. It'll cost me 5 gold. I have 16 in my entourage, which does not include my wife, for once. So let's join the grand tournament for 5 gold. And let's see if I can win myself a duel. Oh, nice! The picture has changed. A nice little book turns up for a learn language scheme now. We are... Apparently I'm on the winning side because it's my liege that's in the fight. Well, kind of. We are going to the grand tournament. Let us go! And then my regent who is actually being left behind for once. And I shouldn't have any worries, because I'll have a look in a minute. A quarrelsome lot. As we trek through Veringen, our caravan has stopped at a clearing bordered by tall grass. I proceed towards the commotion, only to find Guthrum and Archibald having an irate row, my Chancellor and my knight. Guthrum seems to be extolling the virtues of Catholicism, but you fail to understand the importance of God to living a good life. Is one of these not? They're both Catholic. It's paramount that, not this again, Archibald rolls his eyes. God, if you are listening, save me from this fiend, I beg you. 60% chance I can make them make amends. Which we're going to try. Hey, they settled their differences. I got Entourage Mediator for 10 years. Which is... There you go. Quarterly and guest opinion plus 10. Monthly diplomacy, lifestyle, and experience plus 10%. Quarterly facet opinion plus 10. Of travels to come, journeying through to Bugen. I pass a peculiar-looking tent splayed open with its yet peculiar-looking occupants. Coming on a mighty camp, I can tell you have many miles to go, and I can offer you a reading of your future travels. I invite him to join my court. Yeah, why not? Let's grab him in my travel entourage. She is selfless, so she should not do anything against me. I've arrived at the tournament. Let's pause that a second. I cannot wait for it to start. It is a duel. I believe... Oh no, that's just me. That's my knight. Okay, so one of my knights is in there. But the favourite is Count Werner of Klingenberg. I don't know why, because when it comes to straight up dueling, I should be able to destroy you. So I don't know why you're the favourite. Am I going to try and triumph this time? I'm not going to recruit. I don't need to murder, seduce, or befriend. I'm going to try and triumph on this one. So as always, let's go to the tourney grounds. As I march into the tourney grounds, I observe a group of knights, squires helping them put on their armour, smug faces almost invisible through the burnished visor. Some of the spectators have already taken the tribunes and look down on me, expectant. One of them seems to be chewing on roasted meat. Your score increases moderately. I can't do that because I'm compassionate. And I can't do that either. I will do that. My score increases moderately. I have 25. Not that I need any help progressing to victory. I am then, I think, going to go to the Artisan's Quarters when it becomes available. Wow, it's got 2 months until it begins. I'll be able to go everywhere. I am currently guaranteed to qualify. I don't know why he's the favourite. I truly don't. But I've learned that the favourite usually wins, so I'm a little bit worried by that. Oh, let's go to the Artisan Quarters. Browsing the wares on display in the tailor's shop. Tailor? Why have I gone to the tailor? I spy a carefully wrapped package among the piles of garments and sundries. I'm on a jewel. Anyway, the tailor happily opens it for me, carefully untying the leather bindings to reveal an exquisitely embroidered crest. The Prerov crest. Labour through sword. I don't suppose you happen to be, no? House Arnstein, Nuremberg, Rethel, Grasso, Gross. Okay. Burn this, would you? I want the von Liechtenstein crest. I get exquisite crest for 5 years. Renown goes up very nice. I'm going to do that for the 15 gold. I will have a von Liechtenstein crest. Crest. And then... I don't know. To a temple, maybe? Let's go pray. Bring me glory to St. George. Did it increase? No, it didn't. Can I get back into... No, I can't. That's me. I have prayed. I am now the favoured contestant. I would hope so. I qualified. My knight qualifies. Fantastic. Hilbert von Zeigenhain. The contestants march onto the field, taking their places around the sparring quad. as the herald announces the contest's commencement. The square-off ring is being looked over in the background, rattled and shaken to ensure no give should a contestant crash into it. The duel qualifiers have come to an end. It's clear who will be put forward for the quarterfinals as it stands. The varied pitches and volumes of the crowd cheers leave no question as to the favourites. For my first bout, I've been fared against my fellow contestant, Gotzello. I should destroy him. He's got a prowess of 9. I am ready. I would win a contest in this tournament, and I can't but consider it a less fair approach. That's not going to happen. Here's a threat. I can't broke him winning. Gertrude must be passive. I mean, I'd fail it all anyway, because I have no intrigue. But no, I will win fairly. Cuffing some dirt away from my eyes, I steady myself as the hoots and hollows of the crowd rain down around me. Gotzello is a little way away, a pair of us having disengaged briefly to catch our respective breaths. The baying of the spectators quiets a bit as we begin to circle each other slowly. One wrong move could end this fight in an instant. Gotzello's eyes narrow almost imperceptibly. As we circle, I notice a small puff of dust being thrown up under Gotzello's right foot every time he takes a step. It's almost like Gotzello is limping slightly. Ha! I have you now! 99% chance. Gotzello's, your score decreases slightly. Nope. Let's go for the 99% chance it increases moderately. 68% chance, progress to victory. A screeching chorus of metal on metal rings out as two blades scrape down each other's lengths, sparks glittering as they fall to the ground. I look for advantages, thinking back to when I tried identifying my opponent's weaknesses earlier. I am winning this fight by some margin. I just need to hold it together for a few moments more. We advance upon each other once more. We are both battered, both tired. There can be only one winner. I must remember my... sorry, mouse is jumping a bit. I must remember my training. 75% chance. It increases. 71% chance. 66. Or a straight up 81. Let us fight. 100% chance to victory. Gotzello has been eliminated. I proceed to the semi-final. Very, very nice. Victory, I knocked Gotzello out. Oh no, my knight got knocked out. That's not fair. Okay, the bout between Count Werner and Count Yves has been decided. Werner is through to the semi. What else do we have? Anything else you'd like to share? The duel quarterfinals are over. The herald booms. Count Guttrum of Hammersburg, Count Werner of Klingenberg, Count Ulrich of Ravensburg, and Count Anthea of Monferrato have reached the semi-finals. My next bout will be against my fellow contestant, Count Anthea. How do you stack up? Oh, 15 prowess, slightly higher, but it's not a 38, is it? 38? I was on 40 a little while ago. What happened? I can do this. Ah, it's the same exact description as the last one. He is limping slightly, 81% chance. Have at you, good sir. Your score increases moderately. And I'm gonna guess, yep, the exact same thing, so let's go for a pure prowess. Huzzah! We have won the semi-final. Somebody got eliminated. Who did I fight? Anthea. Anthea, you have been eliminated of Monferrato. Victory. And so I will face Count Werner of Klingenberg. My injured knight. My knight Philibert has been wounded, and the injury runs deep. I fear that his body is not strong enough to fight this on its own. I feel death lingering by his side. Then I'm going to quickly jump out of here, and I'm going to use the decision to search. We can get rid of that for a physician. Then I'm going to jump back into my tournament. Count Werner has beat Count Guttrum. I think this is the guy that won my tournament and beat me. A fine contest. Although I start on a 62% chance. I can do this. What do we have? We must stop the villain behind this scheme. Someone's trying to murder me. Wife? Get out of here! My body thuds into the wooden wall at the edge of the arena. Oh, this is how he beat me last time, I think. Werner having bodily hurled me there with a snarl. No sooner has he done so than Werner's face morphs into a smug smile, and to my astonishment he turns away from me completely. Raising his arms to the baying crowd, he curls his arms up and flexes in the imitation of a travelling strongman. The cheers from the crowd redouble. Those fickle peasants are eating it up. Face me, you coward. Or I can slap him in the back. No, face me, you coward. What does that do for us? Okay, the duel is so close. We have... I'm going to go for the same one. 81% chance on a pure prowess challenge. Huzzah! No, we have won a tournament. Sorry, that was probably a bit loud. We have won a tournament! Oh, sorry, I got overexcited. Victory! Oh, and I should get a nice weapon from this as well. I advance as my adversary backpedals desperately, my sword barely being deflected by the barest of margins. I sense a win and rush to claim it before Werner recovers. I catch the strong of his blade with the last of a quick string of blows, breaking his grip and sending the weapon spinning into the dirt. The judges call an end. I have won. Victory. That's more like it. That is more like it. I lost 26 stress because I was trying to win. There are none in Klingenberg that can match my skill. Wah ha 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 ha. Wait for the ceremony. Court physician. We have a wandering idiot. And we have a wandering idiot. You both suck. Go away. My prize. I have... Ooh, nice. Prowess plus 6, prestige plus 0.1. Friendly fatal casualties minus 5%. That will look lovely adorned over my shoulders. The sun comes down on the final day of the tournament and the mass crowds begin to disperse. I find myself ruminating over the results. What a great occasion. Now we get to the last screen and I will actually look at the results. There's no need to read them twice. So I gained 150 prestige, 25 gold, and gift of the duelist for 5 years. My competitor and second place, I'm also the holder of the tournament. Yay! I think he beat me in my tournament and I beat him in his tournament. Have a piece of that. Gained 600 prestige and lost 32 stress, sorry. And I became the owner of prize armor. Finished the grand tournament. We are doing quite nicely on prizes. We have a prize ring, a prize ring, a prize brooch, and a prize armor. It'd be nice if I could rename them, really. Artifact details. Oh, I can. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the end of this episode. However, if you have any names for any of my prizes, please, please, please put them down in the comments below and I will rename them once they come on board. It won't be for the next episode because I'll record a few at a time. I've mentioned this in a few of my other series. But as soon as you give me those names, I will rename the armor and the rings. Now, bearing in mind, I have won all of them in tournaments. I have won both rings and the prize brooch in recital tournaments. So if you want to use that for a bit of flavor. And I have won the armor just winning that duelist tournament. So if you have any names, feel free to stick them below. Did I? Yes, I did equip that. Feel free to stick them into the comments below. And I will rename those as soon as they become available. 52, ladies and gentlemen, on that prowess. 52. I need to start dueling people for things, quite frankly. And so that is the end of the episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you're still with us at this point, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button and say how much you're enjoying it down in the comments below. It greatly helps that YouTube algorithm, greatly helps both myself and the series, and it's just very simply lets me know that you're enjoying it so that I will keep going. And of course, if there's anything you're enjoying more than anything else, if there's anything you'd like me try and do, again, put that down in the comments along with those unique names for my prizes. They can't all simply be called prize. They need some unique names, I feel. So if you've got anything you'd like to add, put it down into the comments below. And until next time, stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. We'll catch you in the next episode, folks.